Hello, and welcome to episode 3 of Crimson's Experimental Outpost. Last time, we moved our pulverizer a little bit, made a powered furnace. It's still pumping stuff out, smelting iron, and the powered furnace, or the pulverizer, is pulverizing gold. So eventually we'll be able to smelt all this, and we'll get tons of gold. And we made the aqueous accumulator down here, producing plenty of water for our steam engine, which actually needs a little bit more coal, so we'll fill that back up. And this will give us enough power to start with, at least for now. So I think what I'm going to do next, like I said last episode, this little wooden outpost is nice, but we're going to need something a little bit more sturdy. And I think we're going to need lots of cobble for it. Now, obviously, what you could do is you could get a bucket of lava, you could get a bucket of water, and put them together, and you get cobblestone. But then you have to sit there and mine it, and that's just a pain. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to build a device called an igneous extruder. This is another thermal expansion machine, and it basically combines water and lava to make different types of igneous rock: cobblestone, stone, and obsidian. It'll make an infinite amount of cobblestone, and it won't use the water or lava. If you make smooth stone or obsidian, it does take, it actually will use the lava and the water. So again, it's in a thermal expansion machine, so it's going to use a machine frame, which I'm actually going to take some of this gold and throw it in here. As soon as this finishes smelting, it will smelt the gold. We'll get some gold over here. I also need a pneumatic servo, which I can make that right now. Nope, did that one backwards. There we go, pneumatic servo. Some more tin, which I don't have any tin at the moment. Well, we'll take this, throw the tin in there. And then there's some gold. Come over here, make a machine frame. Again, like I said, you'll get to know this recipe quite well the more you play with thermal expansion. Kind of like the old industrial craft recipes for the electric circuit and the copper-covered wire. You get to know those recipes pretty quickly. Now, I also need a piston. So I'm going to grab some wood and some stone. One too many stone. I've got iron and I've got redstone. So come over here, let the tin melt. So we'll make our piston. Wood, wood, wood. Stone, 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 stone. Okay. So as soon as this tin is done, then we'll be able to come over here. Tin, tin, glass, glass, pneumatic servo, machine frame, and a piston, and we did igneous extruder. Excellent. So we're going to come over here, and we're going to throw this right here for the moment. So the way this works, you put lava in one end, water in one side, and lava in the other. To do that, you basically just pick up a bucket, and you right-click it. And it will get, in this case, lava over here. Now I need some water, so I'm going to go... Can't get to my aqueous accumulator because I buried it, because it looked ugly. Just going to pick a bucket of water. We're going to right-click that, and as you can see, it's producing cobblestone. Doesn't even need power for cobblestone. It just pumps stuff out. Now, I'm going to need lots of cobblestone to build. So, what I'm going to actually do is, these chests are nice, but they don't hold a huge amount. You know, they're nice to start with, it's just a bunch of wood. But, Tekkit has mods called, it's called iron chests. Chest, here we go. Iron chest. This is basically they're chests that take up one block, they don't take up two, and they store a lot more stuff. And they're relatively simple to get. This one, it's just a normal chest with a ring of iron around it. So we're going to get some wood. I actually need one more, so I'll just go like that. There's a chest, and we're going to put a ring of iron around it. Haha! One iron chest. And we're going to put that right there. Now, as you can see, this is currently not set up to push the cobble out of the blue, which is what I have next to the chest. Right now it's blue. Blue is input, because you can input water and lava to it. So if I want to do an output, I want to change the right side to orange. As you see this number slowly ticking down, if you look over here, oh, it's ticking up. So we're getting cobblestone into our chest. I don't even have to do anything. I don't have to mine anything. Wonderful. Now this chest is real nice, and you know, the iron chest is the same size as these chests. But I want a bigger chest. Let's get a gold chest, which is an iron chest surrounded by gold. But I already have stuff in my iron chest. I don't want to empty it. What you can get is an iron to gold chest upgrade, which in this case is simply a bar of iron surrounded by gold. It's about the same recipe as the normal gold chest, which is an iron chest, but this upgrade lets you simply upgrade your chest. No, I need some more gold. So we'll let that smelt quickly. And we'll do this other gold pulverizing too. The other machine I'm going to make this episode is I've got all this wood. Now everyone knows 1 block of wood equals 4 planks. Well, thermal expansion has a mod, or has a machine, called a sawmill. What this will do is it'll turn your wood blocks, your wood logs, into 6 planks. And it also has a chance of giving you what's called sawdust, which you can then compress and get compressed sawdust, which then you can turn into charcoal. So effectively, the sawdust is free charcoal, and you get 2 extra planks. Oh, my gold is done, so I'm going to make my gold chest upgrade. And the way these work is you just take the item, hold it in your hand, right-click the chest you want to upgrade, and boom! Now we've got an even bigger chest. So we're just going to let this machine just pump out cobble for a while. You're doing your thing, so I'm going to go make my sawmill. So this, again, machine block, redstone reception coil, which is gold and redstone. Some copper, some wood, and an iron axe. Now, with all the recipes that require tools, they have to be undamaged. So I have to make a brand new axe. So I have an iron axe. Excellent. I have a redstone reception cell. I have a machine frame, and what else was I needed? 2 copper, actually we'll put that there. 2 copper and 2 pieces of wood. So we'll take some copper, and we'll pick up 2 pieces of wood. Now you notice the way that these pieces of wood are flashing, it just means you can use any type of wood planks. So, we'll go like that. I'll put the copper there, put the sawmill, and the 2 pieces of wood, and boom, sawmill. Now this machine does require power, and we're actually just going to throw it right down there. As you can see, it's building up a buffer. And we're going to come over here, we're going to grab a couple planks, or a couple logs, just 5, just to demonstrate, and throw it in the sawmill. And it saws, and we get 6 planks, and in this case we lucked out, we got sawdust. Most of the time you get a sawdust. I don't know if it's always, but most of the time you do. Enough that I don't even notice it anymore if I don't get it. I'm just going to do a couple more because I want to get enough sawdust to show you compressed sawdust. So I'm just coming over here, checking the coal. Coal is fine. You have a full buffer, so I should probably throw something in you. The gold is smelting. I'm going to smelt this, pulverize the silver at the moment. This is still producing cobble. Yep, so we're slowly building up. Eventually we'll have enough cobble that we can build a whole new experimental hut. It won't look as good, but it'll be more secure than this wooden place. Won't catch fire. Okay, 9 sawdust. Excellent. And we got 60 wooden planks out of 10 logs. That's pretty good. Apparently you do get 1 sawdust for every log. So we just go over here. Apparently the recipe was changed. Compressed sawdust. Oh, it's 8. Sorry, I messed that up. So compressed sawdust, which then you will take and put in the powered furnace, and it will smelt. And eventually you'll get a charcoal. Yay, 1 piece of charcoal. Now, again, it's not the most efficient because you have to cut logs up, then combine the sawdust, and then smelt it when you're just going to smelt it again. But, it's free if you're using the sawmill. Because you're using the sawmill to cut logs anyway, so it's just free stuff. So we're just going to throw that in there. So I think next time, since I'm starting to get kind of low on materials, not a huge amount, I might need to think about going mining again in the future. Relatively near future. The problem is, last time I went mining, it was very dangerous. There were all sorts of monsters, and there was stuff up on high that I couldn't get to without using dirt to form a ladder, and it was a pain. But Tekkit has a mod that is a suit of armor which gives you flight capabilities and all sorts of other stuff. Much more impressive than just your standard iron armor. In Industrial Craft, they had kind of the same thing, which was quantum armor. Didn't quite give you flight, but it was pretty good, and it basically protected you from any damage. Well, again, Tekkit, no Industrial Craft, so you can't do that. So next time, we're going to look around at the Modular Power Suits mod and start from there. Alright, thanks for joining me, and have fun!